sports.
Another team that will probably have a really bad record in a completely different sport, as I do just the slickest frickin' 180 back to the hardwood, will be the Oklahoma City Thunder, one of the worst named franchises in the history of franchises. But anyway, Chet Holmgren maybe caught some of his highlights. I know I did. I caught some of those Salt Lake City Summer League highlights. And I reckon we ought to talk about them. So I've got some thoughts here, but I'll let you go first, Shawn. What have you seen so far from old Chet?
I honestly, this is gonna be real short and sweet because I don't believe in looking too deep into summer league, obviously.
Heard.
But I will say,
Preach.
what I saw, he looks good. But I have to keep in mind. He's playing against a bunch of has-beens and never-will-be's. Like, a lot of these dudes are old vets who try to get to the league, or young bucks who are trying to make it to the league that probably never will. So he's playing against, in my opinion, inferior talent for the most part. So, I mean, the level of competition is not nothing for me to really put too much weight in yet. Did he look good? Hell yeah, he did. I mean, he was out there smoking foes. I mean, there's no denying that. But if you're going to be able to do that against cats like, Nikola Jokic and, can't talk right now, Embiid, dudes like that, like, Carl Anthony Towns, like those kind of players. Like, is he going to be able to play like that against those dudes? That's yet to be seen. So, I'm being patient. I'm remaining, calm and trying to be level-headed about it. Like, that game, he looked good, man. No denying it, but it's too early to tell in these neck of the woods. What do you think, Kev? What's your thoughts on it, bro?
Yeah, first, I 100% agree. We share in that sentiment about the Summer League. Now, I have also, I've been known to get high on some kids at Summer League. Shawn, you were one who had to hear about all my Chris Duarte talk last year, but part of that was because that dude hit about 6 buzzer beaters in Summer League. That is something that to me does translate, short game, late game situations. That is something I can take from Summer League and say, oh, this dude is hitting a bunch of last minute shots. He's clutch. It doesn't matter who's the person standing in front of him. It's about what's going on between his ears. Awesome. That's tangible. I can work with that. When it comes to the physical stuff, I agree with you. I saw a lot of plays on that highlight reel that in the regular season, that's a turnover. That's 2 points the other way, and that's likely a seat next to coach because you waited 2 whole seconds to make that pass, and you passed it after your man was no longer open and the defender had recovered. It's just like you said, Shawn. Tonight you were playing against a cat who's wearing the number 70 on his jersey and will never, will probably only make it to the G League. So you're able to get, it looks like, what a great assist. But the reality is no, he missed an open cutter, and the defense was so behind that he was still able to get the late pass there. Some of the stuff, like some of those blocked shots, I don't think he's doing that in the league. Some of those blocks, I'm like, this dude's an idiot he's doing that thing you did when you were in middle school, and you just, like, there was a tall kid next to you, so you just, like, stick your ass into him, and you do, like, 16 pump fakes, thinking that one of them will work, and then you go up for the shot and you don't even get the ball above your shoulders because the high school kid's like, what the fuck is wrong with you dummy? So I saw a couple of those plays. Some of the behind the back, some of the dribbling and passing stuff, like I said, you're not getting away with that against the top levels of the league. But the shooting form, stuff like that looked good. The shooting form, the 3-point stroke reminded me of a young KD. The drop step fade away from the foul line, no joke, guys. Go and watch that film. It is Dirk, frame to frame. It's Dirk. Like, he watched Dirk's film and he practiced it.
Yeah, I thought the exact same thing when I was outside. I was like, ooh, that's Dirk.
Yeah,
100.
Yeah, exactly. So again, I'm kind of with you, Shawn. Here, it's too soon to tell. I do not expect him to be, I don't even think he'll be like a solid Rookie of the Year candidate. Once we get past the All-Star break, I think early in the season he'll be in those talks because he was a lottery pick. But I think by the end of the year, Chet will just be okay. And that's fine. He doesn't need to be Kevin Durant right away. He can be, Dirk Nowitzki was not Dirk Nowitzki right away. So he's got some time to get, and that's such a good young core. The one thing I'll say, and maybe we can wrap on this, based on the NBA draft in the early offseason, I cannot wait. I mentioned them earlier, and we just talked about some of the Thunder now. But, dude, the Pistons and the Thunder, those are some two teams, despite how much I hate their branding, like, gross, the teams themselves, the athletes on the court, I cannot wait to watch these two teams play basketball over the next couple of years.
I agree. They're definitely going to be fun teams to watch. A lot of youth on their squad, and it's always fun to watch young players develop, especially ones that you have a lot of hope for and shit. So I'm all about that as well. Pistons are going to definitely be fun. I'm excited to see what they do. There's quite a few teams. Honestly, boys, Pacers, I'm excited to see what they do, having Halliburton and some of the pieces you guys got over there. That's going to be fun to watch. And, even the Cavaliers. Like, there's a lot of teams, especially in the East, man, I'm excited to see. Especially Orlando now with, Banchero. To see what he does. It's going to be fun, man. I think the NBA is in a good state, man. I honestly do. There's going to be a lot of fun basketball ahead, so I'm excited for that for sure. But, yeah, that's pretty much my closing thoughts. I appreciate you having me on here and get to chat it up, bro. And I hope you guys at home listening enjoyed the show. Hope you guys were entertained for sure.
And that is that. Y'all can subscribe for more. I'm probably going to break down some of this game tape we've been talking about. But in the meantime, just subscribe. And then I don't have to tell you what's coming next because you'll be here. All right. See ya.